Yeah. Okay, guys, this is Phoenix here from Gamer Rules. We have Infernicus and, of course, the lovely Shimpoki, who will be doing most of our narration today. Shimpoki and I were laying down one night out of our boredom, and well, she looked on Quizilla, and in fairness, there was some really weird crap on Quizilla. Today, what are we doing today on this one?
7 minutes in heaven Pokemon.
Pokemon
From the Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn region.
Alright.
First person to get tentacle loses.
Oh man, okay, so this is the most intense gaming session ever. Okay, you should Right.
Okay, here's the story now, lads.
Do we have to pick a number?
No, this is the story first.
No.
Oh,
They're
okay.
setting the scene. They're
Okay.
setting the scene.
For the party. Huh? You were dragged into the circle by Lyra and her friends as they forced you into the game. That's always good.
Well, this sounds like rape to start
So
with.
who's
Okay.
first, actually?
Daniel, you want to go first?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so round one is Funfanicus.
Yeah. It'll be fun, Panda, she cries. Just go pick a piece of paper. I say Panda because I can't say his name.
Infernicus.
They all have pictures of different Pokemon. You sigh, reaching into the hat to grab a Umbreon, Crobat, Metagross, Pidgeot, Gengar.
Oh, Metagross. I mean, it has to have some sort of cock gag in it.
Right, let's see where this goes.
Okay. Okay, load. Okay. You got Steven Stone. Do you have any idea who Steven Stone is?
Yeah, he's actually the professor from the Hoenn region. He's also, I think he's the champion of the Elite Four in Emerald, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Oh god, what's gonna happen here? His name is Stone. Come on.
I'm gonna get an evolutionary stone jammed up my
You're
ass.
gonna get raped. It's Metagross, you announced to the large group, looking around curiously. The Hoenn champion himself stood up to claim it. Steven Stone offered you a hand like a true gentleman, and you accepted with a shy smile.
Bam.
He waits for you to enter the closet first. Before closing the door behind him, you had met the champion many times before on your Pokemon journey because you stalked him. Oh, no, Steven wasn't the type of trainer to stay in one place for too long.
Which means he was quick to draw.
Nice to see you again, Steven. I didn't think you knew Lyra. You said. You could see a small grin on Steven's face.
And on his penis.
No, even through the darkness.
Dude, this is a really sick rape scene from the sounds of it.
Pokemon for kids. Yes, Lyra,
Not
I
anymore.
met during one of my visits to Pewter City.
What the fuck was he doing in Kanto?
Sex.
Wait, Pewter City, that's where Brock is. Brock Pokemon, Steve Stone,
Well, obviously he turned into a slug.
Illuminati. Oh my
The
god, you have the Da
Illuminati?
Vinci Code.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, their museum was quite interesting. It made me realise that there's so much in the world I
Like
haven't
my rock
seen
hard
yet.
penis.
He mused. A light chuckle escaped you, catching his attention. It was strange to hear such words from a man as experienced and cultured as Stephen.
Oh god. What a name.
You've been pretty lucky, alright, I think, you reply, staring into his surprised eyes.
I know how to come in 5 different directions.
A
It's like a
silence,
fucking machine gun.
a silence breaks out for a second before Stephen joins you in laughter. I guess you're right, Daniel. I've been very lucky to see so many Pokemon and intriguing trainers such as yourself.
Have you ever seen two tentacles make love? You're gonna see it now.
His compliment made you red in the face,
And
but
his
you were
vagina.
glad he couldn't see it. Then how did you see his fucking smile? The whole time he hadn't even tried to forcibly make you play this game, even though you wouldn't have minded.
Wait, he tried forcing me into a closet. I'm sorry, but there's laws against that. I'm a 10-year-old child.
With tits. You wouldn't have minded kissing the handsome champion.
He's 60
What?
You can still be good looking.
That sudden train of thought made you feel insanely embarrassed.
But at 68,
But the idea
10-year-old.
wouldn't go away. Knowing that you were taking a risk, you decided to do it anyways. This is great for you.
Oh well, my rectum will be bleeding for the next half an
Is
hour.
this technically Stockholm Syndrome?
Not yet.
He put you in the closet and then suddenly you love him. I mean, come on, like.
Stephen could hear you shuffling closer to him, but didn't suspect what you were
And then-
about to do.
And then you heard a doom, doom, doom as you walking into the wall.
And then your hands were on either side of his face as you leaned in towards him. Please don't reject me, you prayed before closing your eyes. Nervously kissing Stephen, you couldn't help but melt at the softness of his lips.
And
The after putting on moisturiser.
what about the giant fucking moustache he has?
You did,
He shaved it just for you.
you didn't push any further, satisfied with the short encounter. When you moved away, there was
I see, I told you a cock gag.
Your stomach was slightly wet as well.
Like, ew, so sticky.
when you moved away, there was an unreadable expression on Stephen.
Hang on. It's nothing to do with the dark. It's like, wait a minute, a 10-year-old is trying to make out with me.
However,
I really enjoyed this.
however, a
Man, why did I try
second
this
later,
sooner?
pulled-
This video is really the way to go. These are not my actual opinions. If the God are listening to this, do not arrest me.
He lives at.
He was kissing you back passionately. You
Was
could
dry humping
taste
my
him.
ear.
A faint scent of mint wafted through your senses.
That would be
Mint.
semen.
The two. It was my new invention. The two of you pulled
Mint-
away
mint.
just as the door flew open. May took a picture because she's a creep, giggling at the cute scene. Stephen held you tightly against him, like
Is this not photographic
like,
evidence?
like a
Like-
princess.
Yeah, that could be held accountable in the
I'll-
law. Wait, yeah, in the law. I mean,
I'll be
court law.
seeing you a lot more of you, Daniel, he promised, and knew it was true. And you knew it was true.
That's all kinds of gross. I mean, that's really, really messed up. You just got raped by an
Nice.
old man.
But he doesn't look old there.
This is a really dark first podcast.
So that's kind of gross.
Hey, we were reading this. We didn't make this up.
Okay, so for round 2, Phoenix
Yeah, come on, let's. I'm in this.
I said Pidgey Up would be Gary Oak.
To be honest, I was gonna go Pidgey up, but I'm not sure now at this point.
Gary fucking Oak.
Carry motherfucking hope, yeah.
Okay, Umbreon Crobat.
Do you know what? Fuck a crowbat. Let's go for it. I'll get some manky bollocks, and he's gonna have like a hairy belly, and he'll rub.
Dude, you're so
face.
getting Brock.
Can I just
Which
say
means
this,
Brock's finally
this is
gonna get
ruining
laid.
Pokemon for people.
Yeah.
Turn away.
If anybody likes Pokemon
hilarious.
for the past 8 minutes and 30 seconds, we really apologise.
Dude, this is fucking hilarious. And if you want to see more, or hear more hilarious types by fangirls of 7 Minutes in Heaven from an anime, please leave a comment.
Or go to the
And we will give you. We're good at DeviantArt, exactly.
Phoenix, you've got Silver. That's what he looks like.
Ah,
Yeah,
Silver.
He looks like a fag.
Oh, you're the bad guy. Oh, you're the bad guy from Gold and Silver.
Yeah!
Okay.
He was such a bitch in the remakes. He turned from being a bad guy to being, oh, I care about my Pokemon. You know what, I'm gonna fuck my Crobat in the ear.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Not the actual words, by the way, but
Oh, it's a Crobat, you shouted to the group, although you had a slight idea as who would pick such a Pokemon. Wouldn't everyone know each other's Pokemon?
Pretty much.
I mean, what kind of shit are you trying to
Realistically, this is just a glorified brothel.
A flash of red hair caught your attention as your rival Silver stood up.
I
Titch.
said, Ginger!
Let's get this over with. He muttered.
Man, he doesn't even want you.
Hey, I will.
Fitting music.
Yeah, let's get that going.
Ladies and gentlemen, ringtone.
Ring.
I thought I was reading like ahead of it and I thought it said fart.
Oh god, it just turns into Brazilian fart porn.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sorry, let's get back into it. We're at a party and Jason, Phoenix just got picked.
Yeah, you spent half the time calling me Daniel.
It's all good.
Now people know my real
I
name.
got you, Panda.
In fairness, we all have Facebook pages, so
Okay.
yeah.
Less about that now. He mutters, pushing past you. You didn't let that wipe the grin off your face. After all, there must be a reason as to why he agreed to play this game. He liked May, not you.
You wanted to fuck Misty.
Yeah, inside the closet you found Silver slouched in the farthest corner. This is a big closet.
Go for it.
So I had some questions for you, Silver. You started, saying, sitting in front of his lonesome figure. Your goal bat, it evolved into a crowbat, didn't it?
No, it went from a fucking raticate.
It actually got diseases and killed a lot of people.
Your claim made Silver wince the slightest bit because he knew what you were about to say next.
Can you evolve me into a real lady?
I swear to God, that is the next bit. That is genius.
Doesn't that mean your Pokemon finally learned to trust and love you?
Like me?
I've been watching you. He crossed his arms, bitterly glaring at you with all his might. Yeah, so?
You glare with all your might. Take that!
It's like using mean look.
Silver narrowed his eyes, failed to hide his insecurity. He had changed, and you were the reason why. Oh, Silver,
Well,
I'm glad you finally understand, you cried, pulling him into your arms for a hug. His stoked face broke out into a full blush when your body pressed into his tightly.
Underdeveloped large breasts that I suddenly have.
Phoenix, you're crushing me. He
With your large
complained.
breasts.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, we're doing this via smartphone.
By phone.
Yeah.
We don't have the money for
That
iPads,
was
so,
his. That
you
was.
know,
That was.
if you want to donate if you want to donate to the Gamer Rules iPad Fund,
If
send it
anyone
to
has an
123
iPad.
Fake Street.
Yeah.
Good old 123 fake street.
That noise was actually his schlong going up.
It leveled up.
He complained, but the
Evolved.
butterflies in his stomach were objecting otherwise.
Silver lot harder.
When you finally let go, a sheepish grin was sitting on your face. I'm so happy for you, and even more happy that I was right. You just had to mention it, as Silver groans in a gravitation? He'd lightly punched your shoulder. Please,
So
And then raped you.
please, it's not like you're the only person who told me to treat my Pokemon better. Silver shot back in retort. But you were the only one who mattered. He added briefly in his mind. Wait, he's not saying this? He added briefly in his mind. Smirking wickedly, you wouldn't let him get off that easily. Oh, Phoenix.
So you bent him over, fucked him up the arm,
Right in the butt!
with your Umbreon just watching.
Oh, don't be a sore loser. Maybe if you continue
Have a sore
this way-
rectum.
You are dirty bugs. Maybe if you continue this way of training Pokemon, you might actually beat me next time. But something stopped you. His cold lips. They're inexperienced and rough at first, but you kissed back, hoping.
Jeez, some Vaseline would have fucking killed.
Hold on, what are you talking? We got fucking Mr. Soft Lips.
Yeah, he knows how to treat a lady.
Hoping to ease his nervousness. His arms hesitantly wrapped around your waist as you placed a hand on his face.
And
The
the other
time
on
was
his
running
balls.
down, and both of you knew. He pulled back, face now
And
as
pulled
red
back
as his
in.
hair. I only did it to shut you up, okay? Don't tell anyone, he demanded. A light giggle escaped your throat. I'm sorry, what?
Don't tell anybody because, well, if you do, I'll let you beat me a Pokemon again.
He was so cute when he was in denial. Right before the door opened, you nodded your head. I won't tell anyone, but you suddenly leaned forward to give him a small peck on the lips. You can't deny this makes your heart beat faster.
That is all kinds of gay.
You can't say that word.
I can. It actually makes me a little sick.
Okay. Round 3 with Shimpoki.
I'll pick the Gengar.
She's already read these, I'd say.
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, get in there,
I don't
Gengar. You don't look at this. You showed it us last night.
Pokemon.
This is what she gets up to when you're at
is
work.
wrong.
I mean, when you're working on Game of Rules.
Oh my god.
And at work.
You're not putting this in. I'm gonna kill you. Oh man.
Wait, you're
Who'd you
I
get?
got a guy called Morty.
Oh, Morty.
Oh.
He is the 4th gym leader in the Johto region.
It's crazy how you know all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of understand why I didn't have a girlfriend for 3.5 years now.
Looks like a Gengar, you said to the crowd, scanning for any takers. A hand raised. Morty arrived to bring you to the closet. Hey Shimpoki, shall we? He directs you
Shimpoki says no and leaves.
That's
it.
Damn right. He directs you towards the small confined
What?
space.
No Eevee?
What? It's small and confined now? And so
A minute ago it was a fucking penthouse.
Maybe they have a selection of closets.
7 to be exact.
You know, one for evening wear, one for
Making out.
yeah, one for S&M, and then the other one just for storing jackets. What the hell you do with a closet?
The two of you were comfortable with each other, sitting down side to side. And so the timer began. The blonde gym leader turned to you frowning. I just want to apologise about what happened last time with Gengar.
Was this like a three-way with Pokemon? Hey, do you remember when Gengar was banging you in the ass and I know I pulled out and then I shot my load on your face? I didn't mean to do that.
Remember that one time Gengar and I spit roasted you? Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Whoops.
That was supposed to be Onyx.
He started saying a small laugh. What? He started saying a small laugh comes out of you at the memory. The last time you two met, you had run into him at Bellchime Trail, where he was training with Gengar. Sometime during the conversation, Gengar decided it'd be funny to come up behind you and push you forward into Morty's arms. What?
Dude, it's a fucking Pokeball! Learn to control your
He'd rather
Pokemon!
shit neat than get involved with his master's love life. Both of you were embarrassed, but brushed off the incident, even though you couldn't stop thinking about how perfect it felt in Morty's arms. Shaking off your inappropriate mentality, you gave your closet partner a weak smile. It's alright. He was just pulling a prank, right? You answered. Morty nods, glad that you were always so understanding. Knowing that time was a precious thing in this game, he didn't want to hesitate in his next actions.
So he took off your clothes and raped you up the bum.
I'll pick it out. Feeling strong arms pulling you into his arms. What?
Feeling his strong arms.
Feeling strong arms pulling you
Okay,
into
wait,
his
it's Phoenix.
arms.
I'm like, wait a second, you just...
It's like, wait, did you
He
just
knew
change
this
your
time Morty was doing it out of his own will. He didn't budge. Looking up to those foreign eyes, always so distant. But right now, he just looks so vulnerable. Do you ever get lonely, Morty?
Yes, I'm a fucking ghost Pokemon trainer.
By yourself with all those spirits? You suddenly asked, moving your hand against his cheek lightly. He nodded, slowly, closing his eyes, feeling your skin against his. Of course, I always visit Bellchime Trail, hoping I could see you again, Morty replied, melting your heart. With his chest pressed snugly against you, you leaned in to kiss him. Soft lips crashed. Haha, get soft lips.
I like that. I'm okay with that. I prefer a man.
You get
these fucking pretty boys.
You get rough lips. Shut up. Let's see, sorry. His own trying to... What? Soft lips crashed with his own, trying to mend his heart. His scarf brushed against your neck, sending a shiver down your
Sorry, a
spine.
man that regularly wears a scarf.
Oh, Gucci.
Yeah, I regularly wear a scarf in the winter, and that's because I have to.
Yeah.
Everything about this man was so
Gay.
exhilarating and addicting, you couldn't get enough of him.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is my scarf. It's called cocaine. Let me sniff your scarf.
But eventually a harsh fluorescent light fitted into the closet.
It was
The
his
two-
penis. I don't have
The
a
two
penis.
of you had to stop. Lyra opened the door, a kind smile on her face as she saw your hands intertwined with his. See, this game is good for you two, she teases. Morty has a casual smile on his face as he led you back to the party. Even though you're surrounded by ghosts, Morty, you said, tucking yourself under his neck, I want to bring you back to life. Ah,
Yeah. I'm sorry, what's the host's name again?
Sorry,
Lyra.
Lyra. She is the main. She's the female character from Gold and Silver.
Okay, so Lyra, is it? Lyra?
Yeah, Lyra.
Lyra is, when you think about it,
A pimp.
a pimp, yes. A lady pimp.
A lady pimp.
No, actually, we're going back to
What?
that story there, which said, I want to bring you back to life.
But
Is it just me, or does that sound like it was wrote by a 16-year-old weeaboo who spends half their time listening to Evanescence and snacking on Cheetos?
Well, it's,
And Pocky.
well, it's
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
So,
So that was the most exhilarating game I've ever played in my life.
we just thought we'd say this because they're actually fucking hilarious.
Yeah, not only that, but these are really fucking stupid games.
And
we need to review all styles of gaming.
Yeah, even the closet gaming in writing form. So,
Yep. We're all gonna take a shot, because that's how we roll here.
I just remembered this from my memory.
Yeah.
So
Let's burn these brain cells from what just happened there.
from us the gamer rules.
and
Oh,
if you
good
actually
night.
write one of these, please send them to
Yeah,
us.
if you guys see or hear
Yeah.
of one that you want us to try out, totally send it on. Either put it on our Facebook page or just leave it in the comments at the end. Okay, guys.
And
I like
remember,
pie.
it's okay to laugh. Okay?
Really, you're meant to laugh at these.
But don't be so serious.
No serious.
Okay.
Bye
Toodles.
bye, later gamers. Da, 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 da.